Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men who act like children of all ages, My Basement proudly presents to you the greatest podcast that you did not want or ask for. That's right, the energy is back. We're feeling great. And I'm ready to stick 15 minutes of unwanted podcast straight up your ass. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Even found a way to get music back on here. Not good music, but music. All right, fellers, we have got an extremely exciting show. That's right, we are back in the winners column. Happy to be here. It has been a full month since I have been happy to wake up on a Tuesday morning. Did I stay up till 12:30 watching that incredibly boring game? Yes. But was it worth it? No. All right. It came down to the wire. JSN had me scared. All he needed to do was catch one more touchdown, and the game was over. Lucky for me, that didn't happen. We are going to break down the week 7 results. First up, we had Brett Tet versus We Are the Champions. Brett unlucky, number 2 points on the week, but he goes up against the number 1 points on the week and the best week that Raymond the Fraud has had all season. Might not be a fraud anymore. This guy has got the most points scored in the entire league. Man, what a week for Ray. Notable performances in this one: Jalen Hurts doing his thing, Devontae Adams making use of Puka Nacua not being gone. 3 touchdowns on only 35 yards. Pretty lucky there. Pretty lucky. A.J. Brown is looking like himself again. Thank goodness for my dynasty team. And Josh Jacobs, I'm sure that Ray is saying, thank you very much, Brent, you idiot, for Josh Jacobs for Travion Henderson, who got a total of like 8 snaps on offense. Not even. He may have only got like 5 snaps on offense. And Tet McMillan, who his starting quarterback just got injured, and he wasn't really doing much before that. So thank you, Brent, for yet again giving Ray another incredibly lopsided trade. Tradition's gonna tradish. Let's see. Oh man, no, Brett, you didn't do it. Oh, buddy. He benched Amika Igbuka for Mike Evans and paid the iron price. Jamison Jamie O. Williams with a big fat 0. Jameer Gibbs did come through for him, but it wasn't quite enough as Sammy Darnold did not perform yet again. I am sure that Brett will be looking forward to the return of Derrick Henry, James Cook, and Lamar Jackson to his lineup next week. In the next game, we had Peter Cheater Pigu Hot Sizzle O'Donnell up against Maddie the Fraud HR Southside. All right, Matt the Fraud. Baker Mayfield did not have a good game. He did not hit his over on his 250 yardage total. Drake May did do well, but Gene T, man, was that a shellacking. The Chiefs are back, baby. It feels good to be a Chiefs fan. Brees Hall, the Jets offense continues to suck. More on that later. Jamar Chase, Trey Tucker. Wow, Trey Tucker's really in your starting lineup. So is DJ Moore. He's broken 10 points once. This is an 8-team league. I feel like you could do better, Matt. Trey Tucker's at least had one good game, but man, this is an 8-team league, Matt. What are you doing out here? Yikes. He's flexing tight ends. No wonder you got your shit pushed in this week, dude. Holy crap, your lineup is awful. What's on your bench? Coleman, nothing. Diggs, nothing. Flowers is okay, I guess. Oop. And then there was that Puko's injured. Oh man, Flowers honestly isn't that good either. Yikes, Matt. Your wide receivers suck. Fraud alert, fraud alert. All right. And then Peter Cheater Pigu Hot Sizzle's lineup does do something. Caleb Williams sucked. Oh my God, this was a desperate week for you two. Starting Rashad White. I guess Bucky Irving's still injured, but still. No, okay, I'll give you a pass. Rashad White, he coming off 2 decent games. Man, the Bucks just sucked last night though. CD's nuts. T. Higgins, Joe Flacco was spinning it. Still, man, 18 league. These are rosters are looking desperate the moment bye weeks hit. It always surprises me. In our third matchup of the week, we have Brent Van Conyu up against Eddie. Don't call me sweaty. Don't call me pathetic. 4-3 in Disler. And prophesying as usual, Brent names his team not last yet, immediately ends up in last. Huge game out of Bo Nix, all of it coming in the fourth quarter. That was a wild game. If you guys are unaware, the Denver Broncos came back and scored 33 points in the fourth quarter alone to win by 1. The New York Giants blew it on a missed extra point. Unbelievable game. Some solid performances on Eddie's team. Nothing outstanding aside from benching Jackson Dart. Really? For Jordan Love? I guess because you think Arizona sucks or something? Has Dart not been playing that well? Or are we just like making MoY moves left and right? Denver was a good defense, so maybe he was afraid of Denver's D, him being a rookie and all. But might just be Jackson Dart might just be a must-start dart. Jackson must start. Yeah, that's all I got to say there. And then the game of the week. The reason you guys all tuned in today. Myself versus my dad. Another great matchup. Started off strong. Aaron Rodgers going for 30. Feeling good. Then Justin Fields gets benched after putting up 4 points. Feeling bad. The Jets passing offense is the last in the league, and it is not particularly close. Cam Skattebo still doing his thing. George Pickens did not have a great performance, but 82 yards is still respectable. Romo Odunze continues to skid. Xavier Worthy was a mistake. I knew the Chiefs were going to have a big day on offense, but I did not realize it was going to be all Rashee Rice on his first game back from a torn ACL and a 6-game suspension. That was wild to see. Congratulations, Rashee Rice managers. I started DK Metcalf thinking if Aaron Rodgers has a good game, DK Metcalf surely will too. No, I'm an idiot. Turns out the corresponding play was Jaylen Warren, Aaron Rodgers, compound interest. Michael Pittman, another mistake, benching him. I was just trying to get a piece of that Chiefs offense. I chose the wrong piece. And then on the bench here, Travis Hunter finally has a breakout game, and that is an exciting thing to see. 14 targets. You love to see it for Travis Hunter. Interesting to see what he does moving forwards. Justin Jefferson continues to slide. He is not having a good year. Only 1 touchdown in only 1 game over 20 points. Not what you want to see. This offense is struggling. The passing offense, that is struggling without J.J. McCarthy. It was struggling with J.J. McCarthy. And Carson Wentz, apparently not peppering Justin Fields with targets, but still putting up 300-yard passing performances. And not having success while doing so. 2 interceptions, no touchdowns. Maybe you should target Justin Jefferson, idiot. He'll do it next week, Dad. Don't worry. Let's take a look at the standings. Right now, we have the standings being, let me zoom in a bit for you guys. Boom. In last place, the team named not last yet, 2-5. Then we have a smash of 4 teams together, all at 3-4. there are a couple of teams that are really desperately trying to claw their way back into this. Peter Cheater Pigu, Hot Sizzle O'Donnell, and Turn Your Head and Golf Todd Harris. We have got both teams sitting near the basement in points scored. A pretty sizable difference here between 5 and 6 between myself and my dad. And it is interesting to see my dad is not making waiver moves using his waiver dollars yet. He still has a full fist of $100. What are you saving it for, man? Your playoff hopes are slipping away. It's time to spend up. Then we've got myself and Brett Tet sitting very close, only about 8 points apart. And both of us are 3 and 4. Only one of us is going to make the playoffs. Tiebreakers are total points scored on the season. So I'm really hoping to have a good week and catch up to Brett Tet and pull ahead of that lucky Beaver. Matt's team, Matty Southside, the fraud HR. He is 4 and 3. Is he on a bit of a losing streak? What happened in week 6? No, Matt won in week 6. Okay, not a losing streak then. Yet. Then we got Eddie, Don't Call Me Sweaty, very high performing points scored, very underperforming win-loss column here. That can be deceptive, as at times it could mean that your best days are behind you and you did not capitalize. I've had that happen to me many times. Many times in this league over the last couple of years. It has been a rough half decade for me of fantasy. Then we have got We Are the Champions. Yeah. Little bitch boy rat. We have got him first place. 6 and 1. Unbelievable. His team was looking like a fraud. He said, I'll show you that the Javonte Williams is the truth. He has been riding Javonte Williams all year long. Still leaves an almost 30 burger on the bench. Ray never manages to not mismanage, and yet it doesn't cost him. That's aggravating, folks. Let's look forward to week 8. In week 8, we have got some spicy matches here. Oh, yeah, that's a spicy matchup. Wow. All right, well, we've got Eddie, Don't Call Me Sweaty, Don't Call Me Pathetic, Disler up against Maddie, the fraud, HR Southside. This is interesting. Who all is on bye? Eddie's got Kyron on bye. Ooh, Amon Ra on bye. No tight ends. ETN is on bye. All right, so a couple of key pieces. Amon Ra hurts. Kyron Williams hurts. Jeanty's on bye. Nakua's on bye. Laporta's on bye. But you're flexing Tucker Kraft, really. Instead of just putting Tucker Kraft in and Dalton Kincaid on the bench. Interesting strategies there. Interesting strategies. Both teams at 4 and 3. One's going to 4 and 4. One is surging all the way up to 5 and 3. I wish these teams could both not play each other so that they could both end up 4 and 4 at the end of this week. But guaranteed to catch one of them is better than guaranteed to catch none of them. Next up, we're going to skip up to the top. We've got Jake the Gluten Freak Harris, myself, up against Brett Tet, the lucky beaver. And this lucky beaver is hoping to all gods that Lamar Jackson is back and going to start a game. Lamar, Smooth, Jackson. Sammy Darnold is on bye week, but Derrick Henry, the Yeti, Rico, Mr. 200 Dowdle. Yep, didn't have a great game, but didn't have a bad game. And Jamio Williams, on bye week, I think that's a good start there for you, Brett. Honestly, controversial. A lot of people might not appreciate it, but I see what you're doing, and I think it's a brilliant, brilliant move. Let's see. The Kansas City. Wow, you named your defense the Kansas City Swifty Chiefs. I've never seen a person nickname a defense before, but I'm not surprised that it was you. Ooh, missing another piece. Jahmyr Gibbs, Matthew Oldman Stafford, Big Mike Evans, Jacoby Myers. I just like saying your nicknames. I just like saying the nicknames. I think they are incredibly stupid and they bring joy to my heart. We've got Justin Fields, Josh Allen, Christian McCaffrey, Cam Scatterboo, George Pickens, Romo Dunze, Xavier Worthy, Kyle Pitts. I need to change him and give him a nickname. McConkey, Pittman, and I need to get myself a kicker off waivers this week. This will be an interesting matchup, but only one team is going to 4-4. The other is going to start lagging behind at 3-5. Please God, let it be Brett. Then next, man, I got to wrap this up. This is getting too long. 15 minutes? I told you it's going to be 15 minutes. Next up, Peter Cheater Pigu Hot Sizzle O'Donnell up against Brett Van Conyu. Brent Tent says, not last yet. You are still starting him. Dude, he had half of a point last week, Brent. Buddy, I need you to wake up. Brent, wake up. Travion Henderson, it can happen the first time on your bench. You'll get roasted once in the MoY Ploy, but you're going to get roasted every single week that you start this man, and he is getting a 14% snap share. Wake up, Brent. I mean, bruh, that's so bad. Oh my God, you're starting Nick Chubb? Oh my God, when do I get to play Brent? Week 10. All right, well, at least there's that. Sheesh. And the game of the week. Todd, the God, the Moy himself, Harris, up against Ray, the Rat Mert Squirts. This is a battle of bye weeks. We have got David versus Goliath. David, Goff on bye. Lawrence on bye. JSN on bye. Brian Thomas on bye. McBride on bye. Kyler Murray on bye. Travis Hunter on bye. Yikes! And Ray has Devontae Adams and David Montgomery, who he wasn't going to start David Montgomery anyways, on bye. This is difficult and pretty close to a must-win. My dad has got, let's see, next week, he's got an easier matchup with Matt the Fraud. Then he'll have Eddie. That's a tough matchup. Then he's got Brent in week 11. So he's got 2 tough matchups, 1 easy matchup, and 1 mediocre matchup. Dad, you could very easily be 4-7 by the time you get to play Peter Cheater Pigu Hot Sizzle O'Donnell. 5-7 or 5-6 if you're lucky. So that's concerning. It's definitely time to start turning the wheels on the panic bus. You know, I hear them going round and round, buddy. I hear them going round and around. I've been there. I've been on the panic bus for a full month now. So I've been keeping your seat warm if you want to ride along. Anyways, boys, that is all I've got for you. Thank you for enjoying this extra long, extra happy cast. Happy Tuesday to all the haters and losers, of which there are many. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.